Welcome, welcome. My name is Rita Pereira, and today I just want to give a heads up and let you to understand how this channel is working and what you can find on it. Okay, so if you are wondering where the heck is coming this weird accent that I have, I am Portuguese, but living in Germany. So this is why my accent is so strong, and I hope that you can all understand me. So first of all, let me say thank you so much for joining my channel. I'm trying to, bring a lot of holistic therapists here that they could speak with you and let you know what type of holistic therapies there are, what you can find, where you can find, what benefits it will bring to you, to your mental health, to your spiritual health, to your physical health, and for your whole life. And news, I will try to find, news, something, new therapies, new tips, new advice, something that can actually make a boost in your life, in your immune system, and that can make you to have the best life as you can, and also make you becoming the best version of yourself. Hopefully this will make sense at all. So I'm an holistic therapy also. I'm a Reiki master. I am energetical vibrational Tamiana therapist. I also make conscious access bars, and I'm studying much more things, and I will try to bring in all, a lot of tools that will help you pass and survive these incredible, crazy times that we are living. All the things that I do, all the therapies that I do, all the therapy and also all the formation, because I'm not only a therapist, I also help people to teach the other ones. So, like for instance, I'm a Reiki master, so it means that I can give classes of Reiki level 1, 2, 3A, and 3B. And you can also become a master, Reiki master with me. And all these classes, they are online. Of course, you will have your international certificate. Of course, you will have your books, your all your material, and we can make it on a distance and online with no problem whatsoever. Also, the Tamiana therapy, Tamiana energetical vibrational therapy, is something that I do both of the things. So I teach it how you can become um, a teacher of Tamiana therapy, but also how you can apply, how you can become a therapist. So you can also do with me. I do in bilingual. I can make it also in English. There is no problem whatsoever. And we can also make it online. So there is no, right now, I just want to make it very clear that there is no such thing as a problem or like a wall between me and you, because probably I'm guessing she's living in Germany, so it's very difficult for me to have a session, or it's very difficult for me to learn that therapy, or it's very difficult for me to become a teacher of that therapy. It's not, because all these things that I'm speaking about, you can make it online. Normally I do it with a Zoom meeting, we just use the Zoom meeting, or you can also find another app that you prefer, and we keep it very simple. For instance, in Reiki, what I try to do, I try to bring it on also some tools from other holistic therapies, and I mix them all together, and I give like a more practical tool that will help you to understand a lot of things in your health, in your life. Basically, this is something that will help you for you to understand that we are not alone, that you come in this life with a purpose. You didn't come in this life with the purpose of sitting your butt, pardon my French, in the couch and eating popcorns, several slices of cakes every single day, and also see a TV show. No, you are much more than this, and you were bring in this life with a purpose. We can also speak about reincarnation, life after death, that we are not um, alone in this world. And speaking about all of this, there is something called universe, and there are universal laws from the universe. And this is not my opinion. There is no space here for I agree or I don't agree. This is a law. This is a fact point. There's nothing you can do about it. Even if you don't agree, that's a fact, and it's scientifically proved. So there is something called also attraction laws. So all of these things, they will come along, and they will try to guide you in this way behind craziness process that we are living right now. You can find much more things. You can also find something that is very interesting, which I like it, that is aura reading. And I want to explain you right now what is aura reading. Aura reading is not, I look at you and I see the color of your aura and I'm going to tell, oh yeah, your aura the color of your aura right now, it's purple or it's green. No, has absolutely nothing to do with that. Okay. So what we make a study with you. Normally these sessions, they have duration between 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. And what we do, we make a study of yourself. So we study your life, what is the challenge that you have in your life, what you can learn with that. We go to your parallel lives. I don't like to say old lives. We go to your parallel lives. We see if we have some agreement or some contract, karmical agreements or karmical contracts. We also align all your chakras. We make the reading of your chakras, and it's a pretty interesting process that I can assure you that will help you. Just to give you an example and to let you know how important is aura reading. And by the way, you can make several aura readings in your life, also in a year. It's not something that you make an aura reading and now everything is done. No, because each time, taking in consideration what which phase of your life you are right now, we are going to see different things. So we can see, the agreements and contract that you have right now. And then we can also see like parallel lives that you are in your phase right now. So you can have much more than 1 hour reading. And I totally advise you to have our reading because it's something that will let you understand a lot of things. So for instance, I'm going to speak about myself. For several years, I think it was more than 15 years. I had a horrible injury here in my shoulder. I could not make sports. I was always in pain. I was actually in painkillers every night. Then it will bring along, other problems that I was having pain in the stomach. I was throwing up. It was a mess. Really, it was really a mess. And I never understood really why I've done it. I went to all the doctors. I make, some infiltrations with orthopedic and all that stuff. And just to let you know that I always make sport, but there was nothing that I have done in my life that could actually make a type of injury as deep and as serious like the one that I had. I was asked several times, but did you ever have an accident? And I never had, to be honest with you. So after my aura reading, I understood, taking in consideration the part that with the parallel lives, in one life that I had, that I was using too much. I was like 16, 18 hours a day, making this movement. And this movement was my work 16, 18 hours a day. So after a few years, makes sense that I had that injury. And just to let you know that as soon as I had my hour reading, and as soon as I understand what it was, and as soon as I was completely connected with my inner self, I was connected with the universe, with the found, with the divine, and all that stuff. That injury never bothered me anymore. And I'm speaking that 2 years ago. Since 2 years ago, I have no more pain. I'm not every single night in painkillers to fall asleep. I can use my arm. And just to let you understood, I really could not use my arm. It was like if my arm was dead. It was not numb, but I had no power in the arm. I could not grab anything. And I was not lucky because 1 year ago, I actually broke also this arm. So the injury was even worse. But because I make that situation of the outer reading, even with the broken arm and even with all the physiotherapy that I need to make, it was gone. So I'm speaking about myself. I'm not speaking about someone that make an outer reading with me and that is telling that this situation is gone. I'm telling you in the first person that if you actually make an hour reading, you can understand a bunch of things in your life. Things like make no sense. Like you go to a place for the first time. Like imagine you grab an airplane, if you're lucky right now. You grab an airplane and you go to another country and you never have been there. And then suddenly you are there and you are looking and you are like, gosh, this is familiar. I know this place. I've been here. Guess what? Probably one of your parallel lives was there. So it is so funny. And once you do it, your life changed. Trust me, your life really changed because you have the power in your hands. All the agreements, all the karmical situations, all your chakras are completely aligned. You are aligned with the fount, you are aligned with the divine, with your inner self, and it makes you like jump completely in your explanation, in your conscience. Means that you are starting to be aware of what is your purpose of life, what you are here do, what is the purpose, what are you doing here, what you have to do. Believe me, trust me, your life is much more easy. So this is also something that I do. So I'm a master Reiki. I'm a Tariana therapist, which is something pretty amazing, trust me, but I will give that to another place because we need more time to speak about it. But just to let you know that this is my channel, but I will try to make it always bilingual in Portuguese and also in English because it's much more international, and it means that most of the people can understand me. As you can saw it right now, I have a bunch of small conversations, pretty interesting, with a lot of incredible people. Most of them, they are actually made in Portuguese. I have just one with that was made in English, and I'm way open to have more people that can speak English and have this conversation with me because that will be really cool. So I will try to make this channel, very bilingual, Portuguese and also English, because I think it's much more easier and you can understand everything. So don't forget that I will do my best. And if by any chance you are an holistic therapist and you do some kind of therapy, or you have your incredible life story to tell, or if you want to give your testimony about something, and if you speak English, so you can just actually send me a message and we can jump in a Zoom conversation and we can share with other people, because I truly believe that life is a sharing process and sharing is caring. So that was pretty much from all of this. I'm really glad that you guys can have all this information. Hopefully this information will guide you and help you in this crazy process that we are living. We come here with a purpose, and there is no doubt for no one that we are living an extremely challenging time right now. But I do believe that this is like a blessing in disguise. Although in the beginning you can think, why I'm here? Why did I come here? Why this is happening to me? I think that the question that you have to put yourself is, what for? Why? It's not why is this happening to me? What I have to learn with this situation, because we come here with a purpose. So basically it was all from right now. I really hope you guys have a lot of fun in this channel. If you have some like theme that you would like to be discussed, if you have an idea, if you want to hear about something that it was not already spoken here, you can just pop me a message. Now I'm thinking, hopefully you guys can send me a message. I hope so. But you can actually send me a message and you can speak about it. And I will try to bring some themes also in English language, because I think it's much more international. I love, don't get me wrong, I love my country. I am a very proud Portuguese person. But I do realize that if I'm always speaking in Portuguese, that will, shrink the amount of people that can understand what I'm telling and what we are speaking about. So we will make it, most of it, in English, because people need to understand that they are not alone here, that maybe there are much more people having the same questions, the same amount of anxiety, the same amount of, I don't know what's going on, all of that. We are here to support each other. And this is a channel that is trying to bring you some joy, like also the light in the end of the tunnel. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad you are here, and we will see you later. Bye.